ki khubor ka Batisi TV. Lawan ra ashapi dak Orange Nissan Looms Hope Ho near Fabricate Shillong, ringkat bat ka M Crown Hotel Kandailat Shillong, ka Three Olives Restaurant, bala play nakbantaban Shakriya P, hapo ka jingada jong ka Bio Bubble Antivirus Coating, ringkat ka Cosmic Kingdom, ka Jakai Lekai Bapaw ha Shillong, bala yada na ka Bio Bubble Antivirus Coating, bala le da ka Meva Enterprise.
Ringkat lang bat keri India barok kawai. Ha ka khat artarik ukala lingkod arajar arpuway ka jela Meghalaya kala Rakhe ya ka National Youth Day hadong ba Shillong harengkat ka jinge trailang bat ka Meghalaya AIDS Control Society hakani kasngi u director jong ka Meghalaya Institute of Entrepreneurship uba B Maulong ulalong kumukongsan kat ba ka director jong ka Sports and Youth Affair ka kong WAM booth kalalong kum kasambut kongsan Hakani ka jingelang, laay jing hikayru yaki samla da ka prime startup hub, kabadan hajayan complex hapolo, kum shibenta ban penslur, bakindubla ban seng yala ka kam ka jam da ka bayeng halaki jong kikijan.
Learnings of the past, we thought that maybe we should dovetail and channelize our learnings with the resources which we have, the government departments and other stakeholders that we have into something like this. So that is why we have this the Prime program. You may have seen in big bold letters in the in the headboard over there, which is in Prime. The full form of Prime is promotion and incubation of market-driven enterprises. And basically, this Prime program is going to be channelized through places like this. You may have noticed this very colorful space. Something like a place like this is called a Prime Hub. So this is an urban Prime Hub of Shillong. We're also going to have an equivalent Prime Hub like this in Tura. And we'll be opening also similar smaller Prime Hubs in different district headquarters and some maybe in the blocks also. The only difference is that the Prime Hubs in the urban areas, we will be selecting entrepreneurs by way of competition. But in the rural areas, it will be more of sectors and clusters depending on the kind of sectors in particular area. For example, if an area is more of like a ginger producing area, we'll be focusing more on ginger. So that Prime Hub will not be on competition base but on the sector. And then we're also trying to promote through these Prime Hubs innovation, knowledge sharing, incubation and skill development. So you see, if you talk about the standard businessmen and businesswomen of Meghalaya, I'm quite sure our Honorable MP will agree with me. Most of our businessmen are copycat businessmen. You see, during the days when there were not many mobile phones, you might have seen a lot of PCOs, public call office, where people will keep a telephone and a billing machine and people will make calls from there. So if you see one PCO in the neighborhood, after some time, in the span of 1 year, you'll see like 10 PCOs coming up in the same neighborhood. In the villages, if they see their friends and neighbors driving taxis, they'll all want to drive taxis. If they want to rear pigs, they'll all want to rear pigs. So they become copycat. So here what we're doing here, why is this different? Why are we sitting in colorful chairs and having this kind of place? Is because we want to promote innovation. We want you to think out of the box. We want you, the youth, to be creative and think of solutions, think of businesses, business ideas which are not, the ordinary ones which you normally see around you. And I'd like to wind up with a phrase or another quote, which one of my seniors, when I first joined service, he mentioned like this. He said, "The world is full of solutions waiting for problems." Not the other way around. The world is full of solutions waiting for problems. So if you notice, it's actually true. If you look at last year, 2020, when COVID-19 hit us, we didn't have the kind of solutions which we're having now. People were forced to think. So I'd like to also, tickle your minds right now and make you to think out of the box. Force yourselves to think. When there's something, there's always a solution out there. So there's a world of opportunities out there. There's a world of solutions out there. Unless if you're like people like us who work at the secretariat, you'll encounter some staff who always find a problem even if there's no problem. You ask them for a small little thing, it's a problem. You can't do this, you can't do that. Please don't be like that. So I want to wind up by saying that on this National Day, I dare you to think big and chase your dreams. Thank you. Since we're Youth Day, Prime Hub can relate more to youth. Actually, Prime Hub can encourage new businesses, young businesses, innovative, meet my, meet compare, dong kono problem kila bani kono solution nak tu solution ki kala ya kamu ke business venture ti haji sha nak pinape nak liang ke business kam de tanam tiki kena amri tanam tiki samla kila bani ki beri orang baru kila bani ki beri trika mansua kila song thai mereka ka course of their career ki UI ke problem cuma mentah kiran ki beri lagi ke problem so ke traffic problem ti kila bani ni kono solution sepang kata dan ni kila bani isu problem juga garbage kimi ke solution kita so basically ke idea should be young the business idea should be young so kalau dia ke age ke jom brio te ka ni penmi kini ka prime hub kan te ka hub kita tangka jaka ka prime kita program where we encourage kita ki business idea ba come to my kampala belaban solve problem ya ka society te kunung sedang ya kan ni kalau ba sistem 2019 adap palat sistem mentang ni launch kini ka program ni wat iki brio ki bring taki business idea through online competition te ki ba screen ye kata ka idea ru ki din keleng sodong kari mo tingi partner baka IM Calcutta IM CIP te maki ki play sigini ki jury members bala ban penyarap banjet iki inde ki brio mo te takamot kani ru ka di purely on merit mo ka competition kawan bin naga jabing lajong na jimut berkat lajong mdi ba ngai ikut ita dengan kadang layak beliau pun kami kena kahap ti lengba kata ki tinggi filter dia kata ti top 50 but tibet tam ni kita ideas baru kan hadim lajit konta ni yo pen rung ya ki pokok ni kahap ke ya kani kahap pada apa ka sistem ini nomor hadim bagi launch 2019 ti how January 2020 pada ni le ka summit ni facilitate kita ki brio ki ba job kata ka summit kata ka challenge mo kata competition te hakan ni ka sistem ni ai kinja jing hikai yaki ni penyarap iki ban sotho kumno ban penyai ke business nomor shubo mentar ni kelab ni tang idea brio la tang idea te ndre kumno pun kala business pada ya kata ka idea ting haban aji hikai yaki ting khot ka mentorship ni kata ti kilong ki ai ka ketika mon jungi bagi nyarap yaki kumno bikin survive ka business world te kan kut no ata kan ka batch menta kan kut hon March te kalau sakut kena ke batch mantau benai Jan Feb March pada kat show kan kut ni pun create pada for the next batch te kata ngi sa ni le akan ka prime hub nomor ba ngijit diki klik brio mo in all kita 50 ideas 50 top ideas te ting ha ka way ke business idea kila ban ki partners kila ban airline hut te ka total number of ideas ki san phau kadon kamda bon than nomor ba nakini kisan phau ngi petang kumba lai saungut ki bada dan cha ka to ka drive bada dan cha ta potential bada dan cha ta ka jing thang nomor ba ngamte balai bon ni suk bite long lada ni biang ni la yo ka tu ni la hun ka tu ni let beyond ka te on the tin pareng mo reach for the stars you don't actually reach for the stars la yo ka tu ki la hun ka attitude jing bon jing business ni kalong kumta kidan either ki wat tang kam sarkar dagi mi kam sarkar kile ini business tang layo pisah kam tu kila kemen kila hun dagi dan ki badan ko potential kila ban let beyond that if ina pikung tu ka article bami ni long time beri ba nasa rai shalan ni ki jingbam ki kita jung isha Israel kemut ki beri ni kidan ta potential so we can do it ni la ban le ni habis penselur ki beri nang wan ni syak mat bikin la ban pen kam ta potential jung ki ngaco ai nuk sai ki hab kepada positive mo haka hab dia bagi beri kila ban lum lang ki ideas prepare ti tengten naki para batchmates nak tu ka nakini badan idea kila ban ki beri pula ke business idea kila ban ki beri pula la nong hinaan penyok ke pisah pi maybe through some funding dan kita ki investors manta kita dan ki beri buka pentit na bar kita ki beri buka interest pentit itu ka idea also tinggi kila ban kala millionaire tanah tu tam ki thit bade tu ka idea jungki sabar tidan beri ki beri untuk maybe pp la ban china tu ka tiar ngan le processing manga we nong to pp nang processing pp la ban penyok tu ka tiar ngang la ban penyerap di tidak apa integrate kumta ada badan kum ini jai hab ngapai cepat cities kilek kumta kitre lang kumta kitre rengkat kinwan cities kitre apsau kumta tengte sting mit kitre na beli tengte ketuk idea jung kawan sting mit kiwan mare na ying sausan bajimen step tengte kinwan hapli ka hab kinchong syawar ki hani kapat long kumta di cities kalong ta kitre apsau kumta kiyo kanu ka idea ki brainstorm ki shong ki merging mut lang kumto to maybe ngilek kumta tikidan kini ki mentors pada nak kadang engage ka IM Calcutta kini mentors pada kin idea maki ki lai i ke jingsiam jongki wei haki wei cities na hiwi giri kile kumno dan kum ka to ka idea la to ka idea kadang kani problem nin le kuno ban overcome ka to ka problem kumnungin la di kini kumnungin yo ke market kini kumnungin pinyo ke funding kalong kumta kayak itu kalong multi channel kan kamdan tang one single solution it can be many solutions kata